Okay. Okay, my name is Erica, and I've been having some pretty strange dreams. It started a couple months ago. The first one was about. Okay, first I was in a park. This is maybe. How long ago was that, Sebastian? Like 6 months ago?
Well, we gotta start over. My name. I
Who
don't know.
cares?
Hold
Your
on,
name
girl.
is in it. Okay, so about 6 months ago, I'd say I had my first what I consider prophetic dream. I was in a dream in a park, and there was like this lady with long brown hair, and I would say she's probably my park guide. Um, and we were walking along down this path, and there was trees and stuff, but behind the trees there was this big, huge rainbow in the floor of this park. It was like yellow in the middle, and then it was green and blue, and then like red and orange or something like that. And I asked her what that was, and she told me that she didn't tell me. I woke up. So I started getting on Google to find out what I had actually saw in my dream was a geyser. And I must have been in Yellowstone Park. Okay. So this was a couple months ago. So it was just amazing how it happened. Absolutely amazing. Like God led me to the right places to go and like just schooled me completely about these geysers. Alright, so a dream about a geyser leads me all to it. Okay, so then fast forward to now. Um, well, actually, a couple days ago, I've been watching the prophetic dreams and visions that have been up here. And I never had a dream about Obama before. But my dream was very short, and it was basically it was me and Obama in a room, and then it like turned into a whole bunch of little rooms, and he was in a room with like one person at a time, like one female, and then another room with like a guy and Mr. Obama, and this went on and just like flashes, 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 males, females, alone, 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 in these little rooms, and then it went something like it just got really strange. Well, dreams are weird, but it got strange for a second because Obama had a filled prescription in his hands, and he had it was already like done. It was like in a CVS prescription bag. That was strange. But then I thought Obamacare. Okay, so that's not too strange. Okay, and then we were in a park, and there was all kinds of people. But it's like I knew them, but I didn't know them. Like they went to my church, and my church is really big. So like I knew them, but I didn't know them. And he was trying to get every person alone, and he wanted to talk to them individually. And but then I woke up. He never got to me or nothing like that, and maybe that's a good sign. But about the geysers, okay, today, this afternoon, I had a dream. In the dream, it was me, my husband, and my daughter. And we're in a huge parking lot, but it was vacant. There wasn't people, there wasn't cars. It was just we. Our backs were facing us this humongous building with this empty parking lot. And my daughter was sitting next to me. I could hear her voice. And my husband was standing in front of me and my daughter. And he had his hands stretched towards the sky. And he was like an inch away from a cloud. And I'm like, oh my goodness, look at that cloud, get that cloud. And it was too late, and he couldn't get it. But my daughter Jenna, she jumped up, and she said, "I'm gonna get one," and I was like, "I'm gonna get one too." So we got our clouds, and After that, I had my cloud. It was like it didn't change its form once it got in my hands. Okay, I had my cloud, and then it was damp. I remember that. And then something about don't eat it, and then my daughter had a cloud, and it was like 3 times bigger, and it had raindrops coming out of it, but they weren't detached from the cloud yet. It kind of reminded me of like a stream of water, and there's like 10 or 11 of them. You know, it's really bizarre. And again, they didn't change the form once they got out of the sky and into our hands. Um, and then uh, I remember mine though was absolutely worthless. It like crumbled up in this little ball, and it reminded me of like a blue colored tissue. But I didn't even care because our attention automatically drew towards the sky. There was these two huge planets up there. One was like the moon, and the other one looked like, I guess I would say, Mars. Um, it was broken into sections with black lines, taking it down into sections. And now that I think about it, they were Roman numerals, numbers. And they were perfectly aligned from each other, both right next to each other. And it was so frightening. And I remember behind the parking lot there was a little cabin, and we knew that we were like staying there, so we were like running there. Like, I don't know how we thought this cabin was going to save us, but because it was absolutely just terrifying. But they were like perfectly aligned with each other. So I wake up and I do prophecy dreams about clouds. And guess what pops up? Yellowstone National Park. Oh my goodness. The super volcano. So, if that is not God, I mean, I really don't. It's gotta be God. Something's going on. We need to watch out for those Yellowstone Park with the geysers. Um, I think they could pose a big threat. But just tell me what you guys think, because I guess what we're told is not to interpret our own dreams. Leave that up to someone else. So, seriously, only serious comments apply. And our ministry is called Religion, no, Jesus, yes. Relationship, Jesus, religion, no. And this is my first video. And, okay, nice to talk to you. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Boycott, terrorist,